Now it's time for Pound for Pound ATL.
What's up, y'all? Hey, it's Toby D, and you already know what it is. It's Pound for Pound ATL. Hey, man, shout out to the fellas, man. Jimmy, Mike, and JR, and all them guys, man. Be looking out for our videos, man. Now we got another 2-guy crew that will be doing videos, man, as well as me and JR. You already know we got them live streams hopefully coming up starting next Tuesday at our regular time on 7:30 p.m. It's been a while, man. Eastern time, man. JR and I are going to go for it. We are going to, of course, be in our own homes or whatever. When we do it, we're not going to be where we normally would be together, not right now with the COVID-19. But also look out for Jimmy and Mike on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. But hey, let's get right on into it without further ado, man. I want to talk about a signing that we got today. JR and myself both have been talking about this guy in the off season, tweeting about him, a possibility of getting him here, and it is cornerback Darqueze Dennard, formerly of the Cincinnati Bengals. Many of you know, and if you don't know, there was supposed to be a deal on the table that was supposed to be agreed to with the Jaguars, but at the last minute, both parties pulled out because they couldn't really decide on the finalities of an agreement. You may know or you may not know, he's played a lot of nickel for the Bengals, but the word was he was supposed to play and would be counted on to play outside cornerback for the Jaguars, of course. Now, I don't know exactly what his role would be when he comes here to Atlanta, now that he has officially signed a deal. According to Tom Pelissero, hey, I'm excited about this guy now. This guy, yes, he's going to come in and compete for a starting spot for the Atlanta Falcons, whether it's on the inside or the outside. Now we have a whole lot more flexibility, and the cornerback group just got stronger, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, if you watched my last video a while back when I talked about Isaiah Oliver and how I believe Bleedy Ray Wilson could contend with Isaiah Oliver for that second starting spot behind A.J. Terrell, our rookie. But you know we have no preseason, so we have to find out what A.J. Terrell is. And unfortunately, you can simulate all you want to, like Dan Quinn says that he hopes to do and be able to accomplish, to try to make the practices as real as he can to simulate preseason and games and whatnot. But until you get to a game day scenario and situation, you're not really going to know what A.J. Terrell is, and he is going to take his lumps, especially dealing with a speedy receiver like Tyler Lockett. But now you got someone else coming in here, 5'11", almost 200 pounds, very aggressive, fits Joe Witt Jr. style and what Joe Witt is looking for right off the bat. And I think this is a guy that Joe Witt can really help become a star with us, at least for one season, however long he is going to be with the Atlanta Falcons. I do not know what the agreement is right now, but hey, it probably is a 1-year deal to see how things work out. Man, he's only 28 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, he only has 3 interceptions in his career, but this guy is much better than the 3 interceptions that he has for the total of his career. And coming in here to Atlanta Falcons, man, it totally displays what the Atlanta Falcons want and what Joe Witt wants from his cornerbacks. And he's going to put pressure on guys like Isaiah Oliver coming in here. Guys, I hate to sound the way that I do about Isaiah Oliver, but until we see what Isaiah can do and that he has made the improvements that you need him to make, it's going to be difficult for me to really believe, despite the things that he has said about taking over a leadership role and things of that nature, and what this guy can really bring to the table for the Atlanta Falcons. But as far as Darqueze Dennard, I am definitely excited about this, because now you have someone like a Kendall Sheffield, whom Dan Quinn has already gave open endorsement for, whom he believes could play on the outside. And I would be looking out for the Atlanta Falcons to be trying him out on the outside and possibly also competing for an outside spot with A.J. Terrell. But man, I like right now what the Atlanta Falcons are doing as far as these cornerbacks go, man. Let's just pray that things can really work out, and how they're going to have to make adjustments with the COVID-19 situation, all the protocols that they've implemented with the new CBA that they had to hurry up and come up with so that they can get players safely in the building, take these 2 tests that they're going to have to pass for COVID-19. And they have to have 2 negative tests. You already know the veterans have come in, but they still have 1 more test that they're going to have to take, COVID-19 test, and they're going to have to pass before they can even get physicals and equipment come Saturday and Sunday so they can get on in here and let's get this show on the road. And I just had to come in and talk about this Darqueze Dennard signing right quick, but that's all I got, man. Short video for you guys. Hey, again, I'm Toby D, pound for pound ATL. Peace. I'm out.